Welcome to a new and a fresh episode of Brio Business. Today we are going to have a guest who is an architect of Chennai's most iconic landmarks, pioneering the Ampa Skywalk to the ultra luxurious Taj residences. Hi, I'm Arshia and today we are at SkyOne office. Do you know whom we are going to interview with? Mr. Ampa Palaniappan. So I am very excited to talk with him. Stay tuned for the video. Good morning, sir. It's an honor to have you with us in the show. Thank you so much for being present.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Sir, to dive into questions, I want to give you the first compliment. You're looking so fit. And what's your fitness secret, sir?
Fitness is hard work.
Yeah.
See, you can't be fit without hard work, and it has to come over a period of time, and you have to be able to give that time and continue to give that time for a long period of time to maintain that fitness. It's not just you can't take some tablet, lose weight, and then say fit. I think fitness has to come. I think so. It's really a mental game. Fitness is a mental game.
So I saw you running நீங்க நிறைய ஈடுபாடா இருக்கீங்க, சைக்கிளிங் அண்ட் ட்ரக்கிங் கூட நீங்க ட்ரை பண்றீங்க. And next உங்க fitness ambitions எப்படி சார்?
Yeah, see, I will be. I've done Kilimanjaro. Trekking up to Kilimanjaro is one of my things which I have done. So I will be spending some more time in trekking. This year I have a couple of targets for this year, which I will be able to. I'm working towards that. Cycling, if pandradilla, it's not very safe for cycling at this point of time. So my fitness is more into running and strength training and yoga.
Okay, it's a combination of everything. Okay, sir. When we talk about fitness, நம்ம டயட்டுமே ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டன்ட்டான விஷயம் இல்லை சார். ஸோ எப்படி நீங்கள் ஃபிட்னஸ் அண்ட் டயட்டை மேனேஜ் பண்ணுறீங்க?
See, I don't have any specific diet which I follow, but I kind of eat knowingly. என்ன சாப்பிட்றேன்னு தெரிஞ்சு சாப்பிடணும் அவ்வளோதான். ஸோ see, all these years you know exactly what each food is going to give you, or each is going to give you good or bad. So you have an educated eating, that's all.
There's a lot of things like protein சாப்பிடணும். It's like
And I am not into any specific diet or thing. So it's just educated eating.
Okay. சார் நீங்கள் வந்துட்டு ஒரு 3 ஜென்ரேஷன் ஆண்டர்ப்ரினர்ஸை பார்த்துருப்பீங்க, ஃப்ரம் யோர் டேட் அண்ட் டு யோர் சன் இன் லா, டாட்டர்ஸ், அண்ட் வாட் இஸ் அ ஜென்ரேஷனல் கேப் யூஆர் சீயிங் பிட்வீன் தீஸ் பீப்புள்?
So I think one has to, what I would say, educate himself to cater to all 3 generations. See, இப்போ என் grandson வரைக்கும் I have to cater to, because I have to. So you have to be knowledgeable to talk to them at their level. So that thing. So you have to keep upgrading yourself to be able to talk to the Gen Z, millennial, whichever you call all of them. You will be able to talk to all of them. So, and we come from a Chettiar family, Nagarathar family.
Okay.
So we have a lot of social commitments to follow. So I have to deal with people who are 80 years old also and 8 years old also. So I think so. That's something which அது வந்து எங்களுடைய அப்ரிங்கிங்லே நான் கொண்டு வந்திருக்கோம். That is what I would like to say. இப்போ எங்கள் ஃபேமிலி அப்ரிங்கிங்லே that's part of the culture which is inbuilt into the upbringing of the family.
As you started from the mall, நீங்கள் வந்து சொன்ன மாதிரி ஜென்சி, ஜென் ஆல்ஃபா ஜென்ரேஷன் இப்போ நிறைய ஆன்லைனில் ஸ்விட்ச் ஆகிட்டாங்க. ஸோ தேர் ஆல் இன் டூ லைக் ஃபோனில் பார்த்து நம்ம எதனாலுமே இப்போ நம்மளால் ஷாப் பண்ண முடியுதில்ல. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி ஆடியன்ஸை வந்து நீங்கள் எப்படி சார் ரீஇமேஜின் பண்ணி இந்த மாதிரி ஃபிசிக்கல் அவுட்லெட்ஸ்க்கு எடுத்துகிட்டு வரீங்க?
There is a difficulty in getting people to shop. That touch and feel is the only thing which makes you come to a store. So you can try it on, you can see immediately. Now you have to order, it will deliver to you in 2 days' time. You try it on, you return it, buy for something else. It's not a very comfortable process. So by giving facilities in a place like this where you can have safe parking, you don't have to be bothered with the parking கிடைக்குமா கிடைக்காதான்னு டவுட் வேண்டாம். You'll always be able to get some safe parking inside your thing, and you'll be able to spend time. You can do many things. You can watch a movie, you can eat, you can shop, you can play, your children can play. So that variety, we have about 9-10 categories of variety which a mall can offer, which an online cannot offer. You have to go order one website for your food, one website for your clothes, one website for your for a beauty segment, one for your shoes. You have to go for each, right? So that also takes time. But what happens is this generation does all of it at night and spoils their health. They
Screen
sleep at
time.
1:30 is the average sleeping time of youngsters. That's not going to be good in the long run. So it's going to take away a productive time when you're going to work in office or work in business.
சார் ஆஸ் யூ செட் நம்ம மால்க்கு வரதுனால நம்ம நிறைய டைம் ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணுவோம் ஃபேமிலிஸோட எல்லாமே ரிலேஷன்ஷிப்ஸ்ன்றது கூட டெவலப் ஆகும். ஸோ ஹவ் யூ ஆர் சீயிங் ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் வித் யுவர் ஃபேமிலிஸ் அண்ட் யூ ஆர் டூயிங் பிஸ்னஸ் ஆல்சோ வித் தெம் சார், ஹவ் யுவர் ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் வித் தெம்?
See, a family which eats together stays together.
ஓகே.
So at least one meal a day you should eat together as a family is one thing which I have been following. Now since generations were, so at least they're all in different houses, so at least twice, thrice a week we eat together.
எல்லாருமே ஃபாலோ பண்ண வெரி குட் ஹேபிட். சார் another question, it's a very important question for me as well because I'm also a youngest generation, so I want to ask you this question. இப்போ வந்துட்டு நிறைய யங்ஸ்டர்ஸ் வந்துட்டு இப்போ நம்ம டெமோக்ராட்டிக் டிவைடன்ட்ல வேறு இருக்கோம், there's lot of young potentialsம் இருக்காங்க. ஸோ 9 to 5 ஜாப்ஸை தாண்டி இப்போ நிறைய பேர் குவிட் பண்ணி ஐ வாண்ட் டு ஸ்டார்ட் அ பிஸ்னஸ், நானும் ஒரு ஆண்டர்ப்ரனர் ஆகிறேன்னு சொல்லி ஒரு யங்கஸ்ட் மைண்ட் திங்க் பண்ணி நானும் ஆகிறேன்னு சொல்லி வராங்க. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி ஃப்ரெஷர்ஸ்க்கு உங்கள் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் அபவுட் சார் 41 years of experience இருக்குமா சார் உங்களுக்கு பிஸ்னஸ்? ஆப்வியஸ்லி. ஸோ 41 years of experience இருக்கிற ஒருத்தர், ஸோ ஹவ் யூ see that young mind சார்?
See, இன்னைக்கு இருக்க the minds today are much more informed than what I was in those days. So அதனால I think 20 years they are all ahead of what I was in their age. So அதனால everybody has so much of information thanks to the all
Technology.
the tech developments. They have a lot of information in their fingertips with ChatGPT, AI, all of that. They have so much of more information which so it's very important that how they channelize that to use for their development is something which is very important, where the elder has to be a guiding source or a mentor there, because to guide them to go in the direction and use all the information in the right way, because that's why you see a lot of people going the wrong way at this point of time. So I think guiding them properly and mentoring them, because they don't like advice. So mentoring them in the way they want is, I think, important to channelize their resources. If you do that, automatically in any of their resources, whether they want to work or whether they want to do any startup, do anything, it's very easy for them to take up that thing from there on.
Sir, AI is literally blooming everywhere. As you said, adla nalladhume irukku, kettadume irukku. How do you see AI? How do you use AI in your business? Like,
see, at my level, I don't use AI, but probably the people around me use a lot of AI at this point of time. And it can be in design, it can be in communication, marketing. So many areas they use AI at this point of time. But the future of AI is, again, AI is only a tool, but you need a human to use that information properly. So I think AI is never going to be a replacement, but it's going to be a added tool to now most of them have realized that. At one point people said AI has come, people will lose jobs. Yes. It's not going to happen.
So how do you point on unemployment? So there's a lot of things is going on, like unemployment peak la irukku, youngsters potential irundhalume unemployment illa, there are lacking of skills abdindra point was going on.
See, definitely if you are even today we are searching for 10 people to recruit, we're not getting it. See, the question is upskilling of the colleges and schools of all of this is the only way you can get good talent. A good talent has extremely high value today. So if you have to be good talent, you have to improve yourself. So I will say no, there's no unemployment for good talent. If you don't have work, that means you're not qualified to have that work.
Sir, as you are in real estate is usually a high capital intensive industry, sir. How you are managing that debt management and financial sustainability in this volatile markets?
See, I think I've also spoken about it in a previous interview about how you manage debt. See, kadan nalladhu ennai portha varaikum. See, kadan vaanganum, kadan nalladhu. but you must know how to handle that. So there's a lot of, I think this is a too short an interview for me to give you inputs on that, but definitely see, borrowing is the way forward. Whether just borrowing can be equity, can be various forms of borrowings. It can be whatever thing, but other people's money is required, whether it's from banks or investors or whatever. It's required for you to grow in any business you want to be. But you have to learn to handle that properly, and that's definitely a talent which you have to get if you want to succeed in long term.
Sir, as you said, நம்ம இப்போ லோன் வாங்குறாங்க, இப்போ யங்காக இருக்கிறவங்க they want to start a new business, they are going and getting the loan. சில பேர் வந்து இஎம்ஐ கட்ட முடியல, like they are using credit card as well nowadays. இஎம்ஐ கட்ட முடியலன்னு சொல்லி இந்த பாயிண்ட்ல பிசினஸை க்ளோஸ் பண்ற நிலைமையெல்லாம் வருது. So how they can handle that?
See, you spoke of credit cards.
Yeah.
There is a lot of benefit in the credit card. You must know what benefit a credit card you have to use. If you use a credit card like a checkbook, it's not going to help. You must know how to use a credit card. You know how to use a debit card. So there's again, all financial discipline is very, very important. So if you have to borrow, you have to first plan. You're planning, you have to spend 3 times more time planning than actual execution. ஒரு மாசத்துல அந்த வேலை பண்ண போறேன்னா அதுக்கு நீ 3 மாசம் முன்னாடி நீ பிளான் பண்ணணும். So if you plan, you will definitely succeed. You will know what's your pitfalls, what's your problems and all that. So the failures will be limited if you plan properly. Failures வராதுன்னு சொல்ல முடியாது. Failures வரலாம், but it will be very limited. So you always will have to plan for the worst when you do a planning. What's the worst case scenario? நான் இப்போ ஒரு கோடி ரூபா போட்டு ஒரு பிஸ்னஸ் பண்ணுறேன், அது அந்த பணம் காணாமல் போச்சுன்னா where will I be? அப்படிங்கிற பிளானிங்லேருந்து போகணும். It's a huge subject. So definitely, I can add value at some point of time, in that subject.
Okay, sir.
But definitely கடன் வாங்கணும்,
Okay,
பட் எப்படி யூஸ் பண்ணணுன்ட்டு வந்து பழகிக்கணும்.
சார், as you said, பிளானிங் அப்படின்றது ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டண்டான விஷயம் எது பண்ணுறதா இருந்தாலுமே. நீங்கள் இவ்வளோ பெரிய மேனேஜ்மெண்ட்டை ஹேண்டில் பண்ணுறீங்கன்னா, ஆஃப்கோர்ஸ் obviously you will have a strategic framework. How you just frame the framework of your management? How you supportive your team are? How you select your team?
See, அதாவது ஒரு சின்ன ஃப்ளாட் கட்டினாலும் there is a lot of your various departments of that you have to handle. இப்போ ஸ்மாலர்னா you yourself handle 4 departments. For the larger one, you'll have 4 people handling each department as a money. So you'll have to again work on that structure. So the organizational structure which you form depends on the size of business you do, on the way of business you do. So that structure plan பண்ணும்போது you will have to set that into place. So once you have the structure in place, all your cards will fall in line.
So before I getting into this question, I want to congratulate you. 65% of your project is already completed. Congratulations for that, sir. So can we discuss more about your project?
See, I'll just give a short brief on it and then I'll ask my team to take it up from there.
Okay.
See, this again, as I said, we have now construction. We have now about 2 years into construction, 1.5 to 2 years into construction. Okay. But it took 2 years for us to plan to start construction. So I think the entire design has been completed before even put the first brick into the ground. Yes. So there's the entire work of 2 years in getting this entire project, which is Taj Skyview, the first branded residence in the country with Taj. Right. So it took 2 years of planning, and from there, after that 2 years, we have not touched the product. The product remains untouched, and the team has the product which they can keep selling and marketing. And I handle the construction of it, is what I handle. The team handles the marketing and sales.
Okay. So when I googled about the project, it showed me it's a world first Taj residences. It's a huge privilege for you. And I want to ask you this question, why you chose the location Chennai? Because there is a lot of things, places.
See, Chennai is always a very, very learned market. So if you succeed in Chennai, you can succeed anywhere else. Okay. So Chennai has, and I'm from Chennai, so I'm born, brought up in Chennai, so there's no way I have any other options. And the property, having the property with us, our own property, is an advantage.
Apart from real estates and everything, how about your investment side, sir? There's a lot of things. Is there share markets, bonds, and solvanga is everything. How are you seeing that
I'm a
investment?
bad investor. I'm a bad investor. So I invest into my business.
Okay, sir. So, what do you want to say? Something for the youngest entrepreneur, women entrepreneur. I'm a woman. I want to start business. What do you want to say to me, sir?
See, there is hundreds of opportunity today because just now, as we speak, the UAE head of UAE came to India for 2 hours to sign 10 deals and go back. That's how importance of India in the entire world today. EU, the Ursula von der Leyen has just said at the World Economic Forum yesterday that they're going to sign the EU free trade agreement next week in India. Right? So, and they say that's the mother of all deals. So that's the kind of importance India has. So you don't have to be an exporter to do all that business. See, they're all talking of deals, they're talking of exports, but the fallout of the exports in the country is enough to give you millions of business opportunities. So try to spend time in learning those opportunities and try to get some opportunity where you can judge your business investment capabilities and do some startup on that. Today there are umpteen startup funding options available. So there is a lot of traction, and the central government is giving a lot of incentives for women today.
Yes.
So a lot of incentives are there. So there are. See, if not today, it's never. You have so much of opportunity today. I think the next decade is India's. So this is the best time for you to be in business.
Sir, as you mentioned UAE, இப்போ ரீசெண்டாக வந்து இந்த ஒரு ட்ரெண்ட் வந்துட்டு இன்டர்நெட்டில் போயிட்டே இருந்தது. If you invest on Dubai real estate, there is less tax, no tax. There's a lot of things. What is the reality behind
Please
this,
pay tax.
Okay.
Please pay tax. The government has to run. So I don't believe in saying tax free and all of that. You're earning money, please pay tax. If you don't earn money, I'm not going to pay tax. So I don't believe in saying say go to the thing saying that free tax free. There's nothing free in this world.
So when we talk about struggle, business itself a biggest struggle for everyone. When we started business, we have to manage everything, and there's a lot of stress coming out. How do you manage your mental health towards it?
Go back to the first question, fitness.
Fitness, okay.
See, your fitness will give you strength to do all these things. To work 16 hours, this will give you strength. Your 1 hour to yourself to do whatever you want to do. To me, the best is running.
Yes.
The best is running. That you can't do anything better than running. So if you run for that 30, 40, 50 minutes, 1 hour in whatever, I think there are at least about 40, 50 running groups in Chennai at this point of time. So you should just join somebody. If you run, I'm telling you, you can see the benefit directly in 6 months' time.
Okay, sir. There's a lot of terms is coming up like stress, anxiety, depression. Yeah.
You won't get anything in this. Your mind will be absolutely clear.
Okay,
it's entirely all this is on the mind.
Yes.
If your mind is clear, you won't want to get stressed.
So I remembered one quote when I talking with you. Or Abdul Kalam சொல்லிருப்பாரு, to succeed in your vision, you have to deal with single-minded devotion in your vision or in your goal. நான் உங்களை பார்க்கும்போது லைக் இவ்வளோ எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் இருக்கிற ஒரு ஆள், இவ்வளோ பிஸ்னஸ் மேனேஜ் பண்ணுற ஆள், ஸ்டில் 60 இயர்ஸில் கூட யூ ஆர் ஜஸ்ட் ஸ்டாண்டிங் அப் அண்ட் ரன்னிங் அண்ட் டூயிங் பிஸ்னஸ். இந்த ஒரு பிஹேவியர், இந்த ஒரு கேரக்டரை நான் எடுத்துக்கணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அதே மாதிரி இங்கே இருக்கிற நிறைய யங்ஸ்டர்ஸ்க்குமே நீங்கள் ஒரு பெரிய இன்ஸ்பிரேஷனாக இருக்கீங்க. தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் ஃபார் ஜாயினிங் அஸ். இட்ஸ் அன் அப்சல்யூட் ப்ரிவிலேஜ். தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச்.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
I would like to thank Arshia for spending time with us here at the Taj Skyway Experience Center, and getting my experiences over the past decades in business. And I thank Brio TV for taking this as a business thing forward. Our project is a very important project in the city of Chennai, and I will ask my marketing team head Krishna to take up and give you more details on the project. Thank you, Brio TV.